Hi, this is Rose Quirante, and today I'm going to discuss about one of the macronutrients our body needs to sustain our life, and which is carbohydrates. So please bear with me, guys. So, what is carbohydrates? Carbohydrates is one of the most abundant source of fuel to our body. This is usually taken from the food we eat or from the fruits, grains, rice, or bread. And this is often called a saccharide or a sugar. So, as a sugar or a glucose, this is converted to energy or this provide energy. But how does it work to our body? How does it affect our body? So, we are asked of what is glucose. So, I'm going to define what is glucose. Glucose is a type of sugar we get from the food that we eat, and our body uses it as energy, as glucose provides energy to the rest of the body. As it travels through our bloodstream, then to our cells, it's called blood glucose or blood sugar. But how insulin and glucose supposed to work in the body? Our body is designed to keep the level of glucose in our blood constant. Beta cells in our pancreas monitors our blood sugar level every few seconds. When our blood glucose rises, after we eat, of course, the beta cells releases an insulin into our bloodstream. This insulin acts like a key or unlocking muscle, fat, and liver cells so glucose can get inside them. Along with the glucose is amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein and fats for energy, which is the main source of fuel for the brain. Nerve cells and chemical messenger needs them to process information. Otherwise, our brain won't function well. Then, after our body has used the energy it needs, the leftover glucose is stored in a little bundle called glycogen. Glycogen is the human energy storage. So the leftover glucose is stored in a little bundle called glycogen in liver and muscles. So our body can store enough to fuel us for about a day. After we haven't eaten for a few hours or a day, our blood glucose level drops. Our pancreas stop releasing insulin. So, our alpha cells in the pancreas begin to produce or begin to work and producing a different hormone called a glucagon. This glucagon signals the liver to break down stored glycogen and turn it back into glucose that travels to our bloodstream to replenish our supply until we're able to eat again. Our liver can also make its own glucose using a combination of waste products, amino acids, and fats. So, if our body or if it lacks in producing glucose, it the substitute or the fats in our body is being converted to glucose. And why is too much glucose in the bloodstream bad? Too much glucose in our bloodstream for a long period of time can damage the vessels that carry oxygen rich blood to our organs. High blood sugar can increase our risk for diabetes. So, if you have diabetes, you'll need to have a regular check for anemia. It's common for people with diabetes to also end up with this blood condition. It happens when your body or when our body's red blood cells or RBC can't deliver as much oxygen as our body needs. So in this case, we have to minimize our the level of our sugar in the body or our glucose to prevent this high risk of having a diabetes or anemia.